Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to review the camera on the Samsung Galaxy J3. So Samsung Galaxy J3 is a new budget smartphone announced in India. It's priced 8,999 and this comes with quite decent specs for this pricing, although it's not really comparable to the competition, but still this has a 5-inch HD Super AMOLED panel. It has a 8 megapixel rear camera, LED flash and a front facing 5 megapixel camera. Now comparing the competition, we have seen 13 megapixel cameras in this price point. Now Samsung is shipping only with an 8 megapixel shooter. So let's see how the camera fares. So before that, let's have a look at the camera interface. So here you can see it's a typical Samsung interface. On the left side we have some options like FX. So you can change some effects. Then timer option is there. You can go from 2 seconds, 5 seconds and 10 seconds. Then flash auto on manual mode. Then in the settings we have a few settings options. You can change the pixel size. It's 8 megapixel by default and you can go to 6 megapixel. That's 16:9 aspect ratio. Then video is just HD video recording. That's 720p. That's kind of disappointing for this price point. We have seen Full HD and even 4K recording in almost 10K price point. Now this is kind of disappointing, only HD recording supported. Then other set of options like quick launch, review pictures, location tags and other default options. On the right side we have this option to view the gallery, a video recording button, photo and the option to turn on the selfie. So this is the selfie mode. Then in the other modes we have quite a lot of options here. This is quite good. We have the professional mode, then panorama, continuous shot, beauty face, sound and shot, sports mode and HDR. So this is quite feature rich interface. We have some 8 modes available. The Pro mode allows you to configure ISO, white balance and exposure values. So that's again quite good. So these are the modes available on the rear facing camera. Now let's go to the front facing camera. Again we have this FX, timer option, then beauty face. You can increase the beauty mode. Then settings option, we can see 5 megapixel and again front facing video recording is 720p. So that's again not that great. We have seen full HD video recording for the front facing camera as well. So that's the camera interface. So overall in the interface wise, we would say this is quite decent interface for this pricing, because not too many budget smartphones offer some these kind of modes for their camera, and mostly it's limited to HDR and panorama. So here we have the manual mode, sound and shot and a sports mode also included. So that's something good from Samsung. And you also have FX and even the front facing camera has a beautify mode. Now the disappointing aspect, as I said before, is the video recording. That's just 720p. Now let's move on to the camera samples which we have taken using this device. Now Samsung is competing with a 8 megapixel shooter when compared to the 13 megapixel shooter on the competition. Now we are quite surprised by the quality of the shots taken with this device. As you can see some of the samples, the colors have come quite good for a budget smartphone. There is good amount of detailing and the noise levels are kept to minimal in the daylight shots. Even if you zoom in, there isn't much loss of quality, but considering that this is a budget smartphone, we would say this is quite good picture quality in this price point. So overall in the daylight shots they have come pretty good, and even the close-up shots they have come with pretty great accurate colors, and overall clarity looks quite good. So you can see in the budget segment not too many phones offer great quality in the photos, but Samsung has managed to produce some good results in the daylight shot, both in close-up shots as well as the normal shots. So that's something good from Samsung. Now considering the low light abilities of this device, so that's not really that impressive when you compare with the daylight shots. Although with adequate lighting the photos have come quite decent, but the colors look slightly washed out in the low light photos. And in extreme low light this is noisy, but that is acceptable because this is not a phone in the high price segment. This is a phone competing in the budget segment, almost 9,000 rupees. So for that we would say it's still acceptable quality, but the low light abilities in with adequate lighting could have been slightly better overall. That's what we feel about the Samsung Galaxy J3 camera. Now talking about the front facing camera, again we said a 5 megapixel shooter. It's quite decent 5 megapixel universal shooter for a budget segment, good detailing available, and pretty good for social shares. Now finally the video recording. This is where we are quite disappointed. As we said before, only 720p recording, and the quality looks quite decent. Again, not really the best, because most of the smartphones offer full HD video recording in this price point. So overall, what we feel about the Samsung Galaxy J3 camera, it's pretty good for daylight shots. That's where the camera shines, and we would say it's slightly better than even the CoolPad Note 3's 13 megapixel camera. We wouldn't say this is the best in this price point, but still, when you compare with the CoolPad Note 3, which has a 13 megapixel camera, this is slightly better in terms of the color quality. So Samsung has definitely managed to pack a good camera in the rear camera in daylight shots, but the low light images could have been slightly better. And the Samsung also included quite a lot of modes like professional mode, auto mode, then we have sports mode to make the photos better. So that was the camera review of the Samsung Galaxy J3. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.